We have this widget here. It says press P to pick up. I want to go to inputs, input actions. I have pickup here. If you right click and add input, input action, you can hit pickup. Input mapping context, add pickup. I made mine P. Pickup, click it, made mine P. If I go to the player character now, I can use that event action, input action event. I can get event action pick up. I can create a boolean called is pick up. Oh, sorry, I have this variable is pick up. I want to set it true when I press pick up and false when I release pick up. I want to go to the item parent VP. I want to get that variable. Get its pickup. I want to get a branch. If I pick up, that's true. But the problem with this is I need to be holding pickup while I begin overlap. On begin play, I want to set timer by function name. I want to call this function is underscore pick underscore up. I'm going to get this. I want to run every 0.05 seconds. Looping. I want to add custom event is pick up. I want to create a variable. I want to get the player character reference. Get that. I want to get is pick up. I want to right click this and save this into a variable local to this blueprint. And then I can use this local variable walk over this. A delay here. 1 second. Use jet and pick a box. Let's get component hit. Let's do this. And let's press P. We got a player character. Get overlapping actors. I want to for each loop with break. I want to pick up these overlapping actors. Should be of item parent BP. Target is actor. This actor is over. So return what's overlapping with it. And if that I want to go to the item. I want to add a custom event called pickup item. Splice that in. And a player character. I want to call cast to item parent BP. Let's see. Okay. And I want to get its pickup item. Yeah, pickup item. See what happens here. Okay, we've got it. I walk over it, all I do is press P, and there we go. P, let's check our inventory. There's our items, and we can drop it, drop it. Okay. Sorry for the hold up. I think we can go into the item parent. This is a safe check to make sure we can't just walk over it. So in the player character, we approve picking it up, and then if what we're walking over is an item, we can pick up the item. But what happens is we overlap the item. We do. And it feeds this, it casts the player character using the data it gets when we overlap it, this pickup box. We overlap that, and so over here, what happens is we overlap the box. It says it is the player controller, and we have said to pick up. If we had just the part, we had everything but this pickup part, we might not need this timer. Let's try to get rid of this timer, because that would be the good thing to get rid of. And we can walk over it and press P. No. Okay. So, we need a timer. Alright. So now we check if we've picked this up, and this updates from our player character. And to get rid of this timer, we would have to get rid of this, and we would have to get rid of this. Okay. I walk over this. It doesn't disappear. If I press P, it does. I press P, 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 P. And there's one here. P. We picked them all up. And we've got them all. We have 12 because I would have set down 12. I set down 12, one for each slot, for whatever reason. And we can drop. Okay. Alright. We got rid of the timer, which is good. And we sort of rearranged this, and we got a whatever overlaps our player, we say pick it up, and then we for every player, for everything we're overlapping, we cast the item parent. We say, hey, you got this pick up item splice, this function, and then when we overlap it, this data gets sent to we're able to cast the player controller with this other actor data, we don't execute off of this. So this doesn't propagate. It just feeds us data. What propagates is when we overlap an item and we press P to pick it up. And then the functionality plays. We don't need this pickup now, because what makes sure we don't automatically pick it up is because we unplugged this, which as soon as we overlapped, it would run this pickup functionality. Now we press P and run pickup item. Okay. See you in the next video. Compile and save. Close the input mapping context, player character, compile and save, pick up text, and we'll get back to this. Thanks a lot.